Hey, what's up, everyone? Um, yeah, I missed a week. I missed a week, but in my defense, number one, I did 2 videos. I accidentally deleted those because of the stress of the week. Number two, it was the week before spring break at an elementary school. So you can cut me some slack with that because them kids that whole week and their teacher was on one. They was on one. But this video is not going to be, hopefully not that long, but I do want to share with you guys something that really happened last week that was good for me and made me really happy. And when I tell you what it is, you might just be like, whatever. But I can tell you that it truly made my heart open, made my brain open, and I'm super happy about this because it's something that I wanted to do. So, before I begin, let's go back to March 7th. I think that was a Wednesday or a Thursday. No, that was Thursday, I think. Yeah. So, I'm at work. I had just got done teaching math. Now, this whole week has been stressful just because Monday, Wednesday, and I want to say that Thursday, earlier in the day, I had observations. 2 of them I knew about, the other one just pissed me off. You guys already know about the one on Monday. If you don't, I had one for math and I thought I messed up on the problem, which later I did mess it up. It was just a word that I put in place of another word. And thank you guys, once again, thank you guys if you commented or liked that post that I did on Facebook. Thank you guys. I was laughing about it the whole time. It wasn't supposed to be like me crying out to the world saying, oh my God, I messed up on this. It's the end of the world. I had 50 million of those observations where I messed up on stuff and I was just like, whatever, it's all good. But yeah, so I had that and yeah, it's whatever. Tuesday, we had a field trip to the Smith Center. So the Smith Center here in Vegas is just like a performing arts center where, people are performing at. They do little concerts. That's where they do most of the Broadway shows that come out here, that do tours, they go over there. So we did, they did a play from a book called Frindle. It's an old book that came out in '96. And I remember the book because I think we read that in 3rd or 4th grade. Really good book. Really good play. But your boy got sick up there because we got there a little late and they had us all in the balcony aisles. And when I tell you, me and balconies don't get along, especially how me and when I went to go see Kobe's Memorial at Staples Center, talking about somebody was puking up there in the bathroom. Yeah. And every time I was sitting down, I was thinking that I was going to fall. And I had a safety plan for them kids. Hey, as soon as I feel like a little crack, we running. My class first up because, I'm right by the door. Anyways, but Wednesday and Thursday, it was the same thing. Observations and annoyance from everyone because I'm tired. I want to be on vacation right now. So Thursday comes along, but I want to say Wednesday. I'm gonna say Thursday. So Thursday comes along. I'm done teaching math, and I go sit down at my desk. And the first thing I do is when I get to my desk, I look at my phone to see if like any parent wrote me, because I had just wrote on Class Dojo about progress reports and all that stuff, and seeing if I checked my phone for like emails too, but I got my computer right there, but I just checked that first just because. And sometimes, hopefully somebody on Tinder or somebody on the apps wrote me, so I'll be like, okay, let me see if somebody did that. So I did that, and I get like this, not a breaking news, but like a news thing. And it says on there, and this is the part that you guys are going to be like, now what that got to do with anything? CBS develops first black daytime soap in 35 years with The Bold and the Beautiful writer. And that's the headline. And then after that, they said, not since 1989's Generation has a black family been at the center of a soap opera. Now, you're going to say, why the hell did that make you happy? Are you happy because it's about black people? Oh, yeah, 100% I'm happy about that because, I'm black too. I'm happy about that. But the reason why I'm really happy is because if you didn't know who I am, I'm going to tell you. Hi. I'm Anthony, and I'm addicted to soap operas. Hi, Anthony. So there's things that I love in life, and I can talk 24 hours, 7 days a week. One of those things you guys already know, Power Rangers. Love it, been watching that since I was 6 years old when the originals came out, Mighty Morphin. I can talk to you about that all day. All the seasons, who I like, who I don't like, all of that stuff. I can talk about that. Second thing I can talk to you guys about is I can talk about the real world. If you don't know what the real world is, I need you to Google that right now. Watch it on Netflix. It's on Paramount Plus. That is the show about 7 strangers living in a house, a loft, a mansion together for 24/7. Well, 24/7. They do that for a couple of months. They make the best show ever. Came out in 1992, ended with the Facebook. We don't really count that one. But that was the best show. If you don't know the show, I might have to do a video on that one this week for you guys because that shit was the best. That was my childhood right there. Real world, Power Rangers. If I can mix those two together, I will. But another thing that I truly love, and this one, I had to grow into it because it's like one of those things, and it's kind of like a DL kind of thing. Like I was on the down low for a long time. Now I'm coming out the closet, and I'm gonna talk to y'all about this. I really love soap operas. I really do. I feel like I'm on drugs when I talk about it because I will say that I saw my mom abuse. No, let me stop. When I started, so the whole soap opera thing for me is when, like, my mom was home from work. Like, not home from work, but when she was on, I don't know. Like I'll just say when I was younger, Young and the Restless was on in the house. And everybody knows Nikki and Victor and all of them. We know them. That, your grandma, your mama, everybody watched it. And so that was a kind of like a thing, like, if she was home, I would watch it with her. I didn't know what was going on, but I would watch it, whatever. Then, after that, like, my mom used to have my dad tape all the CBS soaps. So, at first, it used to be all four of them. It was, he would tape Young and Restless, Bold and Beautiful, As the World Turns, and Guiding Light. But I think after that, it was only As the World Turns and Guiding Light that he would tape. And so I remember, especially on Thursdays, and this is like when Martin and Living Single used to come on, we would watch that together. And then after that, she would pop that tape in, watch As the World Turns. And I knew the people. I knew who they were and stuff like that. I knew that they lived in Oakdale and all that stuff. And I knew about Springfield and Guiding Light, but I didn't know what was going on either. It was just like, I was worried about the real world back then and Power Rangers, so I was like, okay, whatever. But I think when I got older, like middle school and stuff like that, and my friend Ebony told me she told me one summer that I had called over to the house. She said, I can't talk to you right now. I'm watching Passions. Call me back when it gets off. Passion had just, it had just came on. And she was like, just watch it, and as soon as it get off, call me, and we can talk. And so I said, whatever, I ain't watching no Passions. And so I said, yeah, let me watch it, because I ain't got nothing else to do. So I watched Passions. Passions was my gateway drug into the soap operas. And I fell in love with that. I know everybody that is over the age of 30 knows about Passions, knows about Timmy, Tabitha, Teresa, all of them. They know about that soap. That soap was wild. If you don't know about it, it's on YouTube right now. Watch it. It's amazing. They got a podcast of people watching it too. It's great. And so I was in high school and I would still watch Passions. Every time like summer break, or, if we didn't have any school that day, or if we had like a half day or whatever, I would be at home trying to watch that shit all the time. Then when I graduated high school, I think that was the time that Passion was still on, but it was about to get canceled and stuff like that. Then I started working at Sears and worked in the electronics. And Passions at that time was already off the air. And sorry about that. And okay, so in the electronics, when you were working at Sears, that big screen TV has to be on ESPN, because basically people that are buying TVs are men, and they're looking at big screen TVs for sports. No problem on that. Now, this is where it gets kind of crazy. So I'm watching ESPN, and I think it was Sports Center, and it was about like 12 o'clock. Something happened to ESPN that day. It might have been TV. It might have been the Angels. I don't know. But so I'm changing channel, and like my manager wasn't there. So I was like, she'll be all right. So I'm changing the channel, and I said, okay, well, I turned it to ABC, and I said, okay, well, I think there's going to be some type of sports on ABC. I think they were saying it was going to be a college basketball game. It wasn't. But something else came on. It was All My Children. I was addicted day one. Erica Kane. Oh, my God. When I tell you guys, that show... I got into it with... I got into it watching that, and I got in trouble the next week because my manager came in and she was like, Anthony, you know we have to watch ESPN on this channel. We can't watch soap operas. And I was saying, Miss Gloria, please. I forgot what happened on that soap. But I was telling her what happened, and she was like, okay, Anthony, you can only do it for this day, because Robert's not here. Robert's the GM. Now, and she said, the last thing she said, she walked away, she came back, she said, well, while you're watching All My Children, I'll let you do this. You can watch this, but you need to watch One Life to Live and give me a summary about what happened on that soap. So I said, okay, that's cool. I can do that. She was a One Life to Live fan, so I said, okay. And so I was writing down, like when One Life to Live came on, after All My Children, I was writing down notes. I was like, okay, well, this lady over here said that she slept with this man, and this man killed his girlfriend's sister, and blah, blah, blah. None of that really happened, but I did that for her. And the rest goes down in history. You guys already know, I love General Hospital. Well, if you don't know, I love General Hospital. I haven't watched it in years, though, just because the storylines suck, and yeah, and a lot of people that I really did like got recast and recasting it and stuff like that, but I'm still in love with it. But when I was watching Passions, and like a lot of people know, like I write poetry and stuff like that, and I always wanted to become a writer, and so I started writing scripts about soap operas. And this was like right after I got out of high school. I wrote 2 scripts about, I wrote 2 scripts, like soap opera scripts. And like I would study. Like I had just got a laptop for college, and I was on that laptop 24/7, researching American soap operas, telenovelas, soaps in the UK, soaps in Australia, what works, what doesn't work. And I was just writing and, making characters up and everything like that. And I loved it so much, but like when soap started getting canceled, like All My Children and One Life to Live got canceled, I Asked the World Turns and Guiding Light got canceled. It was just like one of those things of, okay, well, I can't write soap operas because apparently nobody's watching them, so I'll write about like, comedy and drama and stuff like that. So I did that, and as you guys know, when I moved to, not Georgia, sorry. when I moved to Vegas, my dream was I was going to work, and on the weekends, I was going to try to find an agent that would help me figure out what to do with like my stories and stuff like that. Try to make them into shows or, something. Or me becoming a writer on another show, just to get my feet read and stuff like that. But, when people started reading my stuff, like, people that I don't even know, and saying that, oh, this sucks and stuff like that, and it gets to you. So, like I said, I put all of that stuff away, like all of my writing. My poetry, I still have on like my phone and my computer. I haven't wrote a poetry. I haven't wrote poetry. I haven't wrote a poem, I want to say, in maybe 2 or 3 years. And after that, it was like 5 or 6. But when I tell you, when I saw the story of this, like CBS trying to develop a new soap opera, it gave me hope. Like, when I tell you, like, the whole week last week was so dim and like so stressful, and when I saw the story and just read it, it just made me happy. Just because it gives me a chance to, go back, go to Walmart, go get some notebooks, and just write. Whether it's a soap opera, poems, a book or whatever, it gives me that hope that it can happen. If the black soap opera is a topping on the cake. If it was any soap opera, I would be happy. But like, it's a black one, topping on the cake, cherry, awesome. I'm just happy. Just because when I tell you guys, if you can open up my head, I have so many stories. I have so many things in my head that needs to be on paper, and that needs to be on the television, needs to be on the movie screen, needs to be in a bookstore ASAP. And just looking at the story, just reading it, just makes me happy. Because this is what I want to do. And I'm like totally serious about that. Like, I want to be a writer. I want to be acting. I want to be on the radio. I want to be doing podcasts. I want to be a talk show host. And it's scary because, like, I don't know what to do, because I still have that thing in my head where I can remember showing somebody my poem and they say, oh, that's good. Kind of dark, or kind of, not you, but like my poems are not like, dark or whatever. I'm saying that. But yeah, that's, and you have, then you have those people just be like, oh, I'm not feeling it. It's not, I guess the same thing as what everybody said, but not everybody. Like, I had a lot of people that like really were like rooting for me for like writing and stuff like that. Your parents, they're always rooting for me, duh. But I keep saying, but I think I have to get rid of that negativity when it comes to my writing, because not everybody's gonna like it. And some of the ideas that I have for shows, for books and stuff like that, it's not going to be for everybody. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It's not going to be like, I don't know. I think I just said it right. It's not for everybody's cup of tea and stuff like that. But I wish that like my friends and people that I know would like my stuff, I don't know. But I will tell you guys this. Starting this week, I am going to start back doing a little bit of writing here and there and stuff like that. And hopefully by the end of this year or next year, I'm going to start going to California or start going to places where I know writers are going to be at and just show them my work. And show them and, try to get a job on like a television show or a movie or something like that. And just show people, hey, this is what I want to do. And I will do anything that it takes to get my dream to work. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to Walmart later on today, get my notebooks again, and just start plan on writing. So yeah, wish me luck, everybody. If you ever want to look at my work or anything like that, like my poetry, I think I might do a video, like a TikTok, and just show it to you guys. And hopefully you guys like it. I don't know. But other than that, I'm going to end the video because I thought it wasn't going to be this long. And I didn't ramble that much. I did it all on the script, But other than that, you guys have a wonderful week. There will be more videos today, tomorrow, all those days. But you guys have a great day. Love you guys. Peace.